What's up, guys? Rodrigo here. One more day. It's good to have you back. Today, I have a very big surprise for you guys. I'm bringing to you today another YouTuber, NATOSHI. How are you
Hello,
doing?
I am great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
That's great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, yes. So, guys, Natalie is a influencer. She's a YouTuber already for the crypto market for a while. She's not starting now. So, can you talk about a little bit about you?
Yes, of course. So I started trading back in 2018. I got introduced at that time. And then after that, I fell in love with it. Didn't know what I was expecting, of course, because trading is trading.
Mhm.
So I started to educate myself. And ever since 2018, I've been on the charts and I've been learning a lot of stuff. And now I have the great opportunity to share my knowledge that I have been, you know, figuring myself out, of course, with some mentors. But what I have been teaching myself now, I'm able to teach others, and I have so much passion for this. Everyone knows that I love trading, and nothing can come between me and trading. So, I'm very passionate about it. So
Yes,
it's
exactly.
my
Me too.
story.
How not to be, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
great, great. What are you preparing for us today? You want to start with?
Yeah, so I want to show you USDT chart, BTC, and Ethereum. And I'm just going to go through really quickly about USDT because it's giving me the confirmation what could potentially happen on the other coins.
Mhm.
So I will share my screen so we can go through it. Tell me if you can see it.
Yeah, that it is.
Yes. So when we're looking at USDT, when I'm trading the market, I'm using USDT as a confirmation what could potentially happen on BTC and Ethereum because they're going to the opposite direction. So it's just another great way to be a little bit more sure of what I'm looking at. So this is the all-time high. All of the technical tools that we're looking at is showing us that we are heading up to the previous high at 8.80% and 9.45%. And you can clearly see that we were in a downtrend. We've been going sideways, but overall, we are still pushing to the upside. So everything that we've seen right here have been a pullback. And now we're heading at least up to the resistance once again. And whatever happens from here, we obviously have to wait and see. But when we're looking at USDT, looks very bullish at the moment, even if on the lower time frames, something else is happening. So when we understand that USDT is more bullish, it makes so much sense when BTC then is reversing and Ethereum too. I'm not saying it's gonna drop. I'm not saying it's gonna, come back down to the support. But what we're looking at right now is a continuation down, a pullback. So the overview that I have on BTC now, we came down to the support, and this is where we did have this huge push from 19,000 K level. Okay, so what I see at the moment on BTC, we have the overall perspective. The market dropped down to the 19K support level. From that level, we had this big momentum up that gave us the new higher level because okay, so this is a very small lower high, but it's still a zone. The market did break above. And right now, what we're looking at is a pullback. We don't know if the market's gonna break down the 19K support yet. So what I'm focusing on, which is the most important levels, and everyone that knows me knows that I'm using Fibonacci all the time, but it's working, so that's why I'm doing it. And that is basically one of the basic tools that trading overall is following. But when we're using the Fibonacci from the last low with the higher high, you can see that we have 23,875 as the 50%, 22,035. Then I have another level at 21,500 and 20,340. So these are the levels that I can see the market continue to drop down to, because when even if the market's going to reverse the trend to the upside, most of the time never see the market just give you one straight up leg. The market gives you the first higher high, then the market have to create the higher low level. And you know, when we're looking at higher low levels on the monthly chart, of course, when you're looking at the lower time frames, it seems like BTC is just dropping and everything is collapsing. But when you understand the technical tools of it, you understand that the market has to do these things. So when you know that the market has to do these things, it's easier for us to be able to, in this case, go short in the market and have our take profits down here. And from the support or Fibonacci levels, we're just waiting to see if the market's going to slowly and steady have the reverse up after it has finished the high low level that we are about to create. When we go down to the daily chart, you can clearly see how the market broke the uptrend and giving you lower lows, lower highs. But before the market is giving us the momentum up, we need to have a solid support and resistance zone for the market to drop down to. Something that we spoke about and you also showed me on your charts is that I strongly see this level because we have the wick down here at 19,800. It's in between the levels that I'm talking about. So I definitely see a continuation down. But the first level that we're going to have some reaction to is this zone that we have between 24,750 and 23,895. And the reason for this is you can see this is the previous higher high. And remember, when it comes to the rules, the market creates higher highs and higher lows, and we have the higher high against the previous higher low. Now, we also have this little red candlestick that is representing the support for BTC. So the market will most likely, even if you see the market push back up and test the trend line once again, I do believe we need to drop down to these levels for the market to find the strengths and then reverse. So around these levels, we need to, even if it's a really big zone, but the market gives us so many fake outs. I would not be surprised if you see something like this. If the market only comes down to retest this 61.8% level, I can guarantee you that you see the market giving you the fake out from the level or the last, you know, touchdown, and then you see the market have the momentum. So, you know, I'm very bearish at the moment, even if on the lower time frames, you just might see the market giving you a uptrend or etc. But I don't believe that we're going to reverse the trend just yet. This is the big support on the 4-hourly. We also have another support level right here at 25,570, which can guide us, because if the market does reverse up and we're touching the trend line once again, I mean, we can go long in the market, but we need to have the confirmations that these levels will not be a resistance and continue down. We have to wait for the market to break above this support level, and if that's the case, please have in mind this trend line, because when the market starts to reverse up from here, a lot of people will go long and be very happy. But when you understand the technical tools, you also understand that the movement just might happen down from 20K around these levels.
Yes.
So that's what I see on BTC.
Absolutely. Yes, people really think that the market just goes straight in a straight line to the upside right here. And they don't understand how healthy for the market is to have some corrections, right?
Exactly. And I mean, that's basically what the market is based off. So when you understand that that's how the market is working, the same way if you want to start to drive a car, you can't start to make your own rules just because you think that's the way it's supposed to be. You need to follow what the car is giving you. And this is the same thing when it comes to trading. You have to know the rules for you to be able to gain the profits out of it, because that's just like with everything else. This is how it is. This is how it is.
Exactly.
Of course, you know, it's a little bit choppy here and there, but when you have the rules, please follow it, because that's just going to give you the most profits at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So, yes, let us go to Ethereum now. So I'm just going to go through this quickly. Overall, we have the exact same thing here. The market created the support from the 1,000 level. this level between 1,435 and 1,510 is also a Fibonacci level that the market can drop down to for the retest. So I strongly believe, because you can also see the momentum that we have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks right here, and these four candlesticks is representing the evening star or the morning star, some star, and it's a bearish reversal pattern. And with this crazy momentum that we have now, and even if we are testing the weekly support trend line, this will guide us. If the market closes below the trend line, you have the retest against the previous resistance. Look at this level at around 1,400, because I can guarantee that the market needs to drop down here, potentially consolidate. And if the market's going to continue to be bullish and long, you will also see how the market's going to create the downtrend, and you can use the trend line as a guidance when the market's going to break it. This is the weekly, so it's going to take some time. So please, be patient about it. And just understand the direction where the market is going to, and it's just going to be easier to go down on the lower time frames.
Yeah, great. Can you go back real quick on the monthly chart right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I haven't seen this chart for the Ethereum, but as you are showing right now, we can see the inverted hammer right there. It's the third. Yeah, it's the third one. I mean, from this kind, yes, this one.
This one?
Yes, the inverted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, usually it's a very bad, unfortunately, when the market closes this way, shows that we went up all the way to the top of the week, but we didn't manage to stay there, right? The bear smashed us back, and we closed the candle on this way.
Yeah. And, for the long term, if the market's going to reverse to the upside from here, if the market does respect you, because we can also drop down to the support level at 1,200 once again. But either way, the next target for the long, I strongly believe I'm looking at 2,400. And the reason for that is obviously the fib, but you can also see that this will be a zone where we have the previous support level for Ethereum. So that is the first overall level that I strongly believe the market on Ethereum will come to. And I want to show you the same thing that I see on BTC, so you also know where I potentially can see the market come to. So if we just go to the higher time frames perspective, you can see that based on the same Fibonacci level that I have, we can come back up to 34,750. Remember, it's always a zone. So that is also the consolidation market. We didn't reach this level at this time because we stopped right here at 29,000 and retested the consolidation area. So from here, we'll see if the market needs to drop down, create the support, because we all know how the market is doing when it's going sideways, going up to the resistance, drop down to the support, etc. So we just need to be patient. But as long as we're holding the support at 18,200, that from there we can see the market continue up if we don't have the crazy drop.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what I see on both BTC, Ethereum, and DXY.
Great.
Or USDT.
Amazing. So, okay, Nat, thank you very much for sharing your ideas with me, with my community. We are so thankful to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And also you can talk about what you talk on your channel, that I will leave the link down below, so people from my community can get access to you. What should they expect?
So what they can expect is a lot of technical analysis from me, because I love the charts. I love to share my experience, the new things that I have. And we go through daily live streams almost every single day from Monday to Friday. So we have, I'm always in front of the charts basically, but they're going to get a lot of technical tools. I am a very good teacher. I simplify things in a very simple way. So it's not going to be super advanced, even if it looks really advanced. So yeah, they're gonna learn a lot of things and have fun, because I have a great community. Everyone is really funny.
Great, amazing. I'll link your channel down below. People will click there and get access to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Rodrigo.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.